Not only do we have the crucial October payment dates to mark on your calendar, and there are 6 key dates this month, but as of September 30th, the era of the paper check is officially over. Millions are adjusting to a new system right now. And on top of that, new debates in Washington are heating up that will directly impact the long-term future of your benefits. Plus, we have the first major projections for your 2026 cost of living adjustment. Welcome to Social Security Watch, and our goal is to make sure you are informed, prepared, and never caught off guard. So, before we get into the critical details, let me ask you a question. If you had to describe your feelings about Social Security right now in just one word, what would it be? Security? Struggle? Lifeline? Stress? Drop that one word in the comments below. I read every single one. Let's start with what's most urgent, your October payment schedule. Knowing exactly when your money is arriving is the first step to peace of mind. This month is a little unusual, so pay close attention. I want you to grab a pen and paper right now to mark this down. First, if you receive SSI benefits, your October payment will arrive on Wednesday, October 1st. But here's the twist. Because November 1st falls on a weekend, you will get a second payment on Friday, October 31st. Now this is critical. That October 31st deposit is not extra money. It is your November check, paid early so you don't have to wait until after the weekend. Budget carefully so you don't come up short in November. Next, if you started receiving Social Security before May 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI, your payment will be deposited on Friday, October 3rd. For the vast majority of other beneficiaries, your payment date is determined by your birthday. It's simple. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th of any month, your payment will arrive on Wednesday, October 8th. If your birthday is from the 11th to the 20th, your check comes on Wednesday, October 15th. And if your birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, look for your deposit on Wednesday, October 22nd. So, to recap, the 6 important dates for October are the 1st, 3rd, 8th, 15th, 22nd, and the 31st. Go ahead, pause this video and mark your date on your calendar right now. I'll wait. Excellent. Now, with that sorted, let's talk about the massive change that happened on September 30th. The paper check era for Social Security is officially over. As of October 1st, all benefits are being delivered electronically, either by direct deposit into your bank account or onto the Direct Express or Debit card. The government says this change is for safety, speed, and to save taxpayer money, about $120 million a year to be exact. And it's true, electronic payments are far less likely to be lost or stolen. But I know for many of you, especially if you live in a rural area, don't have reliable internet access, or simply aren't comfortable with online banking, this transition has been stressful, even frightening. You're not alone in feeling that way. The Social Security Administration does have a hardship exemption process for what they call the vulnerable population, which includes people who are mentally incapable of managing an account, or those in remote areas without access to a financial institution. However, getting this exemption has not been a simple process for everyone. If you or someone you love is struggling with this change, you need to contact the SSA directly. You can call them at 1-800-772-1213, or you can visit your local Social Security office for in-person help. Be patient, as wait times can be long, but be persistent. You have a right to receive your benefits securely. Now, let's talk about an issue that causes immense anxiety for thousands of beneficiaries every year: overpayments. You might receive a letter out of the blue stating that the Social Security Administration overpaid you, sometimes by thousands of dollars, and they demand it back. The shocking part? Often, these overpayments are not even your fault. They can be due to clerical errors, delays in reporting, or mistakes on the SSA's end. Earlier this year, the rule allowed the SSA to withhold 100% of your monthly benefit to recoup that money. After significant public outcry, that was reduced to 50%. But let's be clear, having half of your monthly lifeline withheld is a devastating blow. So listen carefully. If you get one of these letters, do not panic and do not ignore it. You have important rights. You have the right to appeal the decision if you believe it's wrong. You can request a waiver, meaning you ask them to forgive the debt, especially if repaying it would cause you severe hardship, and if the error wasn't yours. You can negotiate a monthly payment plan that is manageable for your budget. The key is to act immediately. The clock starts ticking the day you receive that notice. You must respond to protect your income. Now, I want to shift gears and talk about some positive developments and the bigger picture, because it's not all worrying news. First, the sobering reality. The 2025 Trustees Report projects the Social Security trust funds will be depleted by 2034. If that happens without congressional action, benefits would face an automatic cut of about 24%. The current administration insists benefits are safe for now, focusing on fraud prevention and efficiency. But on the positive side, the Social Security Fairness Act that passed earlier this year has been a game changer for millions of retired teachers, police officers, firefighters, and other public servants. This law repealed the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO, which had been unfairly reducing benefits for decades. For many families, this has meant an increase of $500, $700, even over $1,000 more per month. Some are even receiving retroactive payments. This is a monumental shift for those who felt penalized for their public service. And there's more good news on taxes. For your 2025 tax returns, there's a new deduction specifically for seniors 65 and older. Individuals can deduct up to $6,000, and married couples filing jointly can deduct up to $12,000. This means many middle-income retirees will see a significant reduction in the taxes they pay on their Social Security benefits. It's not a full elimination, but it puts real money back into your pocket. Now, before we get to the 2026 COLA news and the heated retirement age debate, I need to share a quick word about our sponsor because it's a service that truly helps simplify a complex part of your life. We've partnered with Chapter, a service I confidently recommend for clear, honest Medicare advice. Navigating Medicare plans can be overwhelming. Are you on the right plan? Are you paying too much? Chapter connects you with a licensed, unbiased advisor who will compare every single Medicare plan in your area for free. They've helped thousands of viewers, with most people saving around $100 a year. Their care advocates are there for you even after you're signed up. It's a no-brainer. For free, personalized help, call 615-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org/money. The link is also in the description below. Thanks to Chapter for supporting our mission to keep you informed. Now back to Social Security, and let's look ahead to 2026. The first major projections for your cost of living adjustment, COLA, are in. Early estimates based on current inflation data point to an increase of around 2.7%. Some analysts are even predicting 2.8%. For the average retiree, that would mean about $50 to $55 more per month. While any increase is welcome, many advocates argue this formula doesn't fully capture the rising costs that hit seniors the hardest, particularly healthcare, prescription drugs, and housing. Now onto the most controversial topic, the retirement age. The scheduled increase to a full retirement age of 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later is already law and will take effect in 2026. That is not changing. But in September, Social Security Commissioner Frank Bignano caused a major stir when he mentioned the idea of raising the retirement age even further for future generations. After significant backlash, he clarified that this is not being considered for current retirees or those near retirement. However, he did say that future generations may have a different set of rules, leaving the door open for future debates. This is a hot-button issue. Critics say raising the age unfairly harms blue-collar workers, construction workers, nurses, factory workers, whose bodies may not be able to work into their late 60s. Supporters argue it may be necessary to ensure the program's solvency. It's a debate every beneficiary should be aware of, as it shapes the future for your children and grandchildren. In summary, what does October mean for you? Know your date. Confirm which of the 6 payment dates is yours. Paperless is mandatory. If you're still on paper checks, contact the SSA immediately to switch to direct deposit or the Direct Express card. Stay vigilant. Know your rights regarding overpayments. Stay informed. The debates in Washington are about the long-term security of your benefits. Now I want to hear from you. This is important. Based on everything we've discussed today, the changes, the news, the debates, do you feel more secure about your Social Security benefits or less secure? Let's have a conversation. Share your honest feeling in the comments below. Your perspective helps everyone. If this detailed update brought you clarity and peace of mind, please do two things for me. First, hit the like button right now. It tells YouTube that this video is helpful, so it can show it to more people who need this information. Second, and most importantly, click subscribe and tap the notification bell. We are heading into a critical period for Social Security, and I will be here every step of the way to break down the changes, explain what they mean for you, and fight for your financial clarity. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.